Hello, my name is Tony Musso, and we are here at Transwest Buick GMC today to do a walk around for a 22 Buick Enclave. Starting up front here, we are going to have the LED articulating headlights. Coming down here, the LED fog lights, along with our front and rear park sensors. That's what these circles are. They will vibrate or beep at you when you come within 5 feet of any object. Moving over here to our Buick logo. Buick has moved back to the old school logo with the red, white, and blue, so it makes it kind of nostalgic, if you want to say. And then coming around here to our wheel and tire option. You have an 18-inch or a 20-inch option for the wheels, for tires I should say, and wheels you'll have 3 different chrome options and a black option with the sport touring package. Up here on the mirrors, you are going to have your side blind zone alert safety feature, which will highlight when vehicles in your blind spot on either side of the vehicle. Coming down the side, we have our chrome accents. And to the rear of the vehicle here, again, our rear park sensors, power lift gate, which you can operate with the key fob or just touch like I did there. Coming in with a cargo area of about 90 inches cargo space with the third row seats folded up. Now, as you can see, the seats are folded down. They are power options on the Premium Edition and Avenir packages. As you can see, just push up. You also do have a cargo shade option that slides right in here that can be purchased through parts and accessories, but they will work with the third row seats folded down. More cargo space here with the spare being located underneath this storage bin here. It will be an 18-inch spare for the Enclave. Cargo net hooks here, another accessory, and we will move to the front of the vehicle here. We have a 3.6 liter V6 engine with 310 horsepower. You do have a towing capacity on this vehicle of 5,000 pounds. You will need to add an accessory hitch for the vehicle. Also, you'll see up here a little bit of insulation on the vehicle for the Buick Quiet tuning system. Things like this are in wheel wells, hood, all a part of the vehicle to just get a little bit more quietness to the vehicle. We'll jump inside here. Push button starting for the vehicle. Telescopic on the steering wheel. It is all power to where you can come up, down, in and out. 8-inch touchscreen vehicle or touchscreen. You have audio, phone, navigation, Wi-Fi hotspot, customizing user settings here, settings for the vehicle, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. This button here is going to be your auto stop button, and what that is, with auto stop, when you come to a complete stop at a stoplight, stop sign, whatever it might be, you might feel the vehicle shut down. The engine is turning off, and what it is doing, or what it's meant to do, is conserve fuel for you. It is an option to turn it off and on though. Your all-wheel drive option for certain settings or for certain conditions as the snow, ice, things like that. Hazards, park assist, those little circles that I went over on the front and back of the vehicle, this turns them off and on. Lane departure alert here, What that does is a camera system up here shoots out about 200 yards in front of the vehicle. If you were to cross over the lines without signaling, you will get a vibration or a beep in the vehicle letting you know you are crossing over on those lanes. One minor issue with that, or not issue I should say, if it is snowing or the vehicle or snow is covering the lane markers, it will not work. So just to keep an idea of that. Down here, your home button, power button for the radio, climate control is going to be down here. Dual climate zones, heated and cooled seats, defrost, and below here you have a dual USB ports with a lightning charge, regular USB port, and the SD card for your navigation. Wireless charging. We'll have a list of phones capable with this wireless charging system on Buick.com. New shifting here as to no lever or gear shifter here, all push button. You're going to push for reverse and drive. Cup holders. Storage area here. Just another console insert coin tray, and fairly deep on that storage area there. Now moving over to the steering wheel, you're going to have your Bluetooth option, answering the phone, hanging up on the phone there. This you will scroll through all your different features as to 2 trips, fuel range, oil life, tire pressure, things of light, and this is totally customizable in your settings screen. Now moving over here is your forward collision alert. Again, working on the same camera system as the lane departure up front. This is going to alert you if you have a drastic distance change between you and the vehicle in front of you. Also works in correlation with adaptive cruise control. And there is the cruise control right there. And over here, you're going to have your controls for the heads-up display, which will come up on the center screen like a fighter jet, to where you can have radio options, your speedometer, odometer, things of that nature, just to display anything that you might want or need, and not having you taking your eyes off the road. You can look directly through the windshield and see it right there for you. Next options would be up top here, your OnStar, 3 buttons right there. This is a 911 call if you were ever need it. This would connect you to a live OnStar Buick Advisor for anything, and this will connect you for your built-in Wi-Fi for the vehicle. If you were taking the vehicle camping, tailgating, things of that nature, you do have a 50-foot radius around the vehicle for Wi-Fi for your users, but you do have to purchase extra data through OnStar. Here we're going to have our slide and tilt button for our sunroof here. We have a dual sky sunroof here. This is just a moonroof in the second row. The 1, 2, 3 buttons here that you're looking at are a home link, set up for garage door openers and per gated community, things of that nature. Sunglass holder there. And that wraps it up front here. Oh, one thing too, we do have a Bose audio system, 12 speakers, along with our rear hatch adjustment here. So you have a max opening, a 3/4 opening, and you can open and close it here, along with being on the key fob, as I mentioned earlier. Over on the side here, you're gonna have memory seats, power folding on the mirrors, and again, just your regular window controls there. As you can see, plenty of room. I'm about 6'2" or 6'3", so you can see will fit 4, very comfortable, or a car seat back here. You have plenty of leg room for the kids. Down here, you are going to have a separate climate control for both vents in the second and third row. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 there for you. You also do have a 110 outlet, dual USB ports, and the heated seat options there for you. Again, this wraps up the Buick Buick Enclave 2022. My name is Tony Musso, Transwest Buick GMC. Hope you have a great day.